Funding for this program was provided in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
Reach for the speed, reach for the wisdom, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Hi, Matt. Did you miss me? No, I'm reading this neat book. I was just at a party, and there was a guy there who did all this neat stuff with balloons. He made animals, and he even made clothes for us to wear. Balloon clothes. Come on, I'll show you. No, thanks. I'm reading. Where's Stacy? Somewhere. Shh. Hello? Stacy. I'm here. Oh, I'll get it.
Hello, Shining Time Station. Stacy Jones speaking. Oh. Yes, Mr. King? Oh, well, that's wonderful. Why, yes, we have had more passengers here lately. Well, I've been trying to make this the best station on the Indian Valley Railroad. Oh, well, thank you very much, Mr. J.B. King, Esquire. Oh, I sure will. Oh, bye-bye. That was the superintendent of the railroad. He said we are doing a terrific job and we should keep up the good work. I better go see if we have any passengers.
Come on, Matt. Let's think of something to do. I already thought of something. What? I'm reading.
I wish you two would keep it down. Come on, Tanya Banya, over here. I've been trying to sort out my library, but with all your noise, I can't even remember the alphabet. What comes before A anyway?
That's silly, Mr. Conductor. But Matt should play with his balloons, with me.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Matt sure is different from me.
Well, sometimes being different means we can help each other. Just like Thomas and Terence do.
Who's Terence?
Terence the Tractor, Thomas's new friend. Would you like to meet him? Right you are, then. Autumn had come to the island of Zodor. The fields were changing from yellow stubble to brown earth, and the tractor was hard at work as Thomas puffed along. Later, Thomas saw the tractor close by. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Terence. I'm ploughing." "I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train." "What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly. They're caterpillars," said Terence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." "I don't want to go anywhere," said Thomas. "I like my rails, thank you." Winter came with dark clouds full of snow. "I don't like it," said Thomas's driver. "A heavy fall is coming. I hope it doesn't stop us." "Huh," said Thomas. "Soft stuff, nothing to it." And he puffed on, feeling cold but confident. They finished their journey safely, but by now the country was covered. "You'll need your snowplough for the next journey, Thomas," said his driver. "Huh! Snow is silly soft stuff. It won't stop me." The snowplough was heavy and uncomfortable and made Thomas cross. He shook it and he banged it, and when they got back, it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. "You're a very naughty engine," he said to Thomas. Next morning, Thomas's driver and fireman came early and worked hard to mend the snowplough, but they couldn't make it fit. Thomas was pleased. "I shan't have to wear it. I shan't have to wear it," he puffed to Annie and Clarabelle. But they were rather worried. "I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right," they whispered to each other. The driver was worried too. "It's not bad here," he said to the fireman, "but it's sure to be deep in the valley." "Silly soft stuff," puffed Thomas. "I didn't need that stupid old thing yesterday, and I shan't today. Snow can't stop me." He rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was, but there was trouble ahead. "Cinders and ashes," said Thomas. "I'm stuck." And he was. "Back, Thomas, back," said his driver. Thomas tried, but his wheels spun and he couldn't move. The conductor went back for help, while everyone else tried to dig the snow away. But as fast as they dug, more snow slipped down until Thomas was nearly buried. "Oh, my wheels and coupling rods! I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am!" And Thomas began to cry. At last, a bus came to rescue the passengers. And then, who should come to Thomas's rescue but Terence? Snow never worries him. He pulled the empty coaches away, then came back for Thomas. Thomas's wheels were clear, but still spun when he tried to move. Terence tugged and slipped and slipped and tugged, and at last dragged Thomas clear of the snow, ready for the journey home. "Thank you, Terence. Your caterpillars are splendid," said Thomas. "I hope you'll be sensible now, Thomas," said his driver. "I'll try," said Thomas, and he puffed slowly away. Now Thomas has told me that Terence has offered to give him ploughing lessons.
Thomas can't get off the track. Everyone knows that.
It's the thought that counts.
Just walk straight, sir. You'll be fine. Hi, kids. Hello, Mr. Conductor.
Greetings, greetings.
Oh, dear. When Schemer says hi, I say bye.
Oh, Schemer, can I give you a hand?
No, don't worry about me. I'm perfectly fine. Darn gravity. Hey, Matt, Tanya. Pleasure as always.
Hi, Schemer. What are those for?
Well, these are some empty boxes I had left over from refilling my vending machines. Potato, chips, popcorn, etc., etc.
Yeah, so I thought Schemer would give them to you so that you could
Do something with them. Something creative. During those times when you're not enjoying yourself spending your money in my arcade.
So he's going to
Sell them to you.
Schemer.
I mean, I'm going to give them to you. So, go wild, kids.
Thanks, Schemer. Gee, that was nice of him.
Yeah, well, as you can see, he tried to sell them to me first. Hey, that must be a good book you're reading there, Matt.
It's great. It's all about a boy who rides a train that goes all the way across the country.
All right, just a little balloon accident here, that's all.
That's it. I'm building a forge. Then I can get some peace and quiet.
Well, why don't you go help him, Tanya? Huh?
No, I'm going to build my own fort. Private library. Keep out. There. I'm going to use some music. Oh, come on, you guys. What's wrong with playing Surfing Safari?
Oh, it doesn't swing, baby. The tune is nowhere.
Well, what do you want to play? Night in Tunisia? Like, forget it. Ikorama.
Well, I ain't got no baby.
Last time I tried that, I was
Singing it the wrong key.
The selection is Abilene. Come on. Once we start, we'll all feel better. A 1, a 2, and 3.
Prettiest town I've ever seen. Folks out there don't treat you mean. In Abilene, my Abilene. Well, you know I sit alone every night. Watch the train roll out of sight. Don't I wish they were carrying me to Abilene, my Abilene. Crowded city, ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing in this crowd for me. I wish to my God that I could be in Abilene, my Abilene.
Something on your mind?
Grandpa, Matt doesn't want to play. He just wants to sit there and read. But I want to have fun with those balloons.
So what's the problem exactly? Reading can be fun.
Matt doesn't want to do what I wouldn't do.
Why should he? You're both different. Life would be awfully dull if everybody wanted to do the same thing. The trick is to do some things on your own that you want to, but you can still do things together. Now, take the men and women who worked on the railroad. They were all railroaders, but they were as different as night and day. This country is made up of people from all over the world, and a lot of them helped to build the railroads, canals, the roads too. I remember one day when I was a young engineer on the Mount Cavalier line. A new fellow was working with me. He'd been born in Europe, and his parents brought him to this country when he was about your age. Mike was his name. He sort of kept to himself, didn't say much. And I was beginning to think he didn't like me or something. But the train was running smooth. The rails were shining in the sun. And we were passing through some beautiful country. And then we made that big turn. And there was Mount Cavalier. Green, green pine all the way to the snow. And the top of it, so white in the sun, so bright against the blue sky, you could hardly stand it. Mike turned, looked at me with a huge smile on his face, and he put his thumbs like that. And I knew he was all right. It turned out his English wasn't as good as he wanted it to be, and he was just shy. Mike and I became real good friends. Which just goes to show you can be different and still be great pals.
I like that story.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about writing down all these stories. Maybe make a book of them.
That would be great. That way people could read them over and over again.
That's the whole idea.
What, are you kidding with all this or what, huh?
Hi,
Hey, Matt. I am trying to operate a high-class establishment here, you know? I mean, when people come in here, I want them to feel happy, optimistic. So they might say to each other, hey, darling, let us put some money in the jukebox, enjoy some music before the next train comes. But I mean, it looks like you're in jail or something, you know? I mean, that makes a bad impression, Matt.
Tanya keeps asking me to play with her, but I just want to read my book. So I built this to be by myself.
Oh. Hey, I hear you, madman. I hear you. So, you and Tanya had a little tiff, huh? Hey, let me tell you what always works for me. Play stupid. You know, pretend like you don't know what she's so upset about. I'm telling you, it drives the girls crazy.
I don't want to drive anybody crazy.
Hey, you want to win the fight, don't you? Okay, so pretend you don't know what she's so upset about. I'm telling you, Matt, take it from somebody who knows. Act stupid.
Sometimes Thomas and his friends disagree. Don't you remember the race Thomas and Bertie had? Who could forget it? I certainly can't.
I don't know that story.
Splendid. Then you can't forget it either.
That doesn't make sense.
You really have to know something before you can forget it, right? So if you never knew it, you can't forget it. Now that means the people who have forgotten the most are the people who knew the most in the first place. Therefore, the people with the worst memories in the world are actually the smartest people in the world. Where was I? I've completely forgotten.
Thomas and Bertie.
Oh, yes. They met in the spring. By the way, does Tanya know this story?
I don't think so.
Splendid. And she can't forget it either. Just look how much you two have in common. Anyway, Thomas met Bertie in the spring. Thomas was waiting at a junction when a bus arrived. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you? I'm Bertie. Who are you? I'm Thomas. I run this branch line. So you're Thomas, eh? I remember now. You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terence the Tractor pulled you out. I've come to help you with your passengers today. Help me, said Thomas. I can go faster than you. You can't, said Bertie. I can, huffed Thomas. I'll race you, said Bertie. The drivers agreed to the race going ahead. The station master said, are you ready? Go. Thomas never could go fast at first, and Bertie drew in front. Why don't you go fast? Why don't you go fast? Called Annie and Clarabelle. Wait and see, hissed Thomas. He's a long way ahead, they wailed. But Thomas didn't mind. He'd remembered the level crossing. There was Bertie, fuming at the gates, while they sailed gaily through. Goodbye, Bertie, called Thomas. After that, the road left the railway, so they couldn't see Bertie. Then they had to stop at the station to let off passengers. Pip, pip, pip! Quickly, please, called Thomas. And off they went again. Come along, sang Thomas. We're coming along, sang Annie and Clarabelle. Hurry, 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 panted Thomas. Then he looked ahead. There was Bertie tooting triumphantly on his horn. Oh, dearie me, groaned Thomas. Steady, Thomas, said his driver. We'll be Bertie yet. We'll be Bertie yet. We'll be Bertie yet, echoed Annie and Clarabelle. We'll do it, panted Thomas. Oh, bother, there's a station. Then he heard Bertie. Goodbye, Thomas. You must be tired. Sorry I can't stop. We buses have to work, you know. Goodbye. Oh, dear, thought Thomas. We've lost. But he felt better after a drink. The signal dropped. Hurrah, we're off! Hurrah, we're off, puffed Thomas. As they crossed the bridge, they heard an impatient honk, honk. There was Bertie waiting at the traffic lights. He started with a roar and chased on after Thomas again. Now Thomas reached his full speed. Bertie tried hard, but Thomas was too fast. Whistling triumphantly, he plunged into the tunnel, leaving Bertie toiling far behind. We've done it! We've done it! Panted Thomas. We've done it! Hooray! We've done it! Hooray! Chanted Annie and Clarabelle as they whooshed into the last station. Everyone was there to celebrate Thomas's victory, but they gave Bertie a big welcome too. Well done, Thomas, said Bertie. That was fun. But to beat you over that hill, I should have to grow wings and be an aeroplane. They now keep each other very busy. They often talk about their race, but Bertie's passengers don't like being bounced like peas in a frying pan. And Sir Topham Hatt has warned Thomas not to race at dangerous speeds. So although, between you and me, they would like to have another race, I don't think they ever will. Do you?
I want to be friends with Tanya, just like Thomas is friends with Bertie. It's just that I also want to read.
I'm sure she likes to read just like you do. But today she wanted to do something else. Oh, look at the time. I have to go and finish the last chapter of the book I'm reading.
What's it called?
The spider that came in from the cold. Excuse me.
I wonder what's in there today.
Go to the left, I go to the right. You like the day, I like the night. I run in the mountains, you swim in the sea. There's absolutely nothing on which we agree, because we do things differently. Yeah, we do things differently. I'm kind of fuzzy, you're kind of bald. I run free, you come when you're cold. I stick to the ground, you're up some tree. I say there's nothing on earth on which we agree, because we do things differently. Yeah, we do things differently. You sing through your nose, I sing with my throat. I sing funny little syllables whilst you sing one long note. I got feathers on my face, and you got skin like leather. Still, I don't know why we couldn't try to get together. Yeah, we could get together if we tried. Yeah, we could get together if we tried. Yeah, we could get together if we tried. Yeah, well, you bathe with water, I bathe with mud. You chew your breakfast, I chew my cud. You slide on your belly, I leap with my feet. There's nothing in common between you and me, because we do things differently. Yeah, we do things differently. And that's okay.
Matt, Schemer told me that you and Tanya had a big argument, and he's laughing himself silly over it. Did you?
Each of us wanted to do something different.
Is it all settled?
Well, yeah, Sort of, but not really, no.
Oh.
Why can't you do what I want to do?
Oh, well, listen. My granny used to say, if everybody was the same, they'd be as interesting as potatoes. And at least potatoes have appeal. Get it? Appeal. What I'm trying to say is, it's the difference in people that we like. That's what makes life exciting. If everybody was the same, why, it would be like looking in a mirror. And that's only interesting for about 2 minutes. Even if you are making funny faces.
I guess so.
Listen, she is entitled to be herself, as you are entitled to be yourself. That's what fairness is all about. Ooh, that sounds like the bus has arrived. We better get ready for the passengers.
That's him. That's the man with the blues from the party.
Oh, here's Tanya, and who's this with you?
Oh, Tim. He's my friend Matt. He isn't any fun. I am too.
Oh, kids, I've got just the thing for kids who aren't any fun and for kids who are, too. Balloon ball. Would you like to try a game?
Yeah.
Okay. Your head goes in here. Your head goes in here. Your fist goes right in here. And your fist goes right in here. That's it. And now the noses. Your nose in there. And your nose in there. The rule is this. You're trying to hit this balloon until someone's nose falls off. When I say go, start punching. On your mark. Go! The fight's on. All right. Oh, the noses both fell off. Looks like you both win. It was a great match. I'd like to stay for a rematch, but I've really got to get running. And hey, who's reading this? The Trancom Express. It's one of my favorite books. Where are you in it?
When the magician gets in Springfield.
And makes the lady disappear. That's great. Look, I've got to go. See you later. Bye.
How can I help you, sir? You know our motto, Shining Time Station, trains from here to everywhere.
Well, I'm going to Wadley, but I've got a round-trip ticket, so... But I would like to give you an earring. To clip on. Oh, thanks, and so long.
Oh, bye-bye. Thank you.
Hey, Matt. That book sure sounds interesting. It's great. You want to read it with me? Sure. See, this kid Jimmy was hiding on the train when it left the station. Oh, what happened next? Let's find out.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true. Your own imagination waiting there for you.
Funding for this program was provided in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.